Blessings, Aries soul travelers, and welcome to Priestess Melissae and the Venusian Empress Oracle. Yes, we are here today to do your weekly reading. We are going to tap into the Soul Helper Oracle so that we can see what the message from your higher self is coming through today. We'll figure out what's going on with all of that, get the main energy going, and then we'll get into the Moonology cards, which are going to give us an energy of what you may need to release. Also, what the moon is trying to show you, and the third card is going to show us what is coming for the future. We'll clarify each one of those cards a bit further with a few cards each from the Good Karma Tarot. Excuse me. Ooh, right out the gate, we got Three of Swords energy. Is that what's going on for you? You looking for some justice there, Aries? Interesting. Well, let's see what comes out, shall we? It's always interesting to see what comes out during the pre-shuffle and how that all plays out during the actual reading. Ooh, Seven of Swords energy. Already this is looking like some shady business going on here, Aries. Is that what you've been dealing with? My goodness, we got cards going everywhere. It sounds like you got a lot to say. Oh my goodness. Okay, Aries, so let's tap in then to the Inner F and Peace cards because I have a feeling that you're going to need some of that this week. Coming out on the top here is Seeking Cosmic Consciousness. Yeah, maybe a little hard for you to do that if you're having to deal with some 3 and 7 of Swords energy, which when you add those comes to 10 of Swords. That is not good at all. All right, I would like to know if you are dealing with that. Hit the like button if already out the gate this sounds like your message for sure. So we're going to get our love messages from the Lovers Oracle cards, Aries. So do stick around to the end for that. Now, if you do need a personal reading, reach out to me at VenusianWays.org. Also, protection seems to be the name of the game at this time, all the way up to the 25th, guys. If you've been needing some protection, you don't have any selenite, you don't have any Palo Santo, or some sage of your own, white sage particularly for cleansing and clearing your space, make sure you get some at VenusianWays.org. As well, I have the smokeless versions of all of my blessing bundles. Guys, these are blessed by an ordained and initiated priestess, all right? So they are powerful, and I do have testimonies of that actually. So let us go ahead and clear the air and get ready for your reading for today, Aries. Watch your ears. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, guides, and to our higher self. Show us what Aries needs to see for this week. Take a couple of nice slow deep breaths and relax. Aries, whoa, can I just say shout out to you, all of you at least that have subscribed to the channel. We are over 500 now. If you haven't subscribed, you need to go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification. And a major shout out also to all the people who have been liking, sharing the videos, and commenting. You guys have been so cool to talk to and get to know you better. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here with you and encouraging me with all of your support, because that is what keeps me coming back, guys, and I really appreciate you. So let us see what is going on here today and for this week for you, Aries. I think we've shuffled enough. For Aries, please. Wow, you wanted 2 cards, but somebody already got this card, so I'll give you the other one. I don't remember who got this card, but this is the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. This was talking about something maybe even as far back as childhood, you know, some kind of wish that something you've always wanted to happen. It's like now you're going to have this opportunity for it to happen, right? All right, so we'll let that be our top card. So that could be what's going on. You have some major wish coming through. Protect what you love is the main energy coming out. No one else got this at this time. We've got a little doggy here, all right? You may be going through some blue energy, you know, like I said, with that 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords energy. If you're dealing with something of that nature, yeah, that's pretty powerful. So you've got to protect yourself, especially, you know, and even maybe even loved ones like animals or like children. If you're perhaps in a domestic situation or a marriage or something of that nature. What's coming out on the bottom? A message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. Wow. If you relate to the raven that is coming out here today on this card, you may be feeling quite alone at this time. It almost feels like maybe you've been spending time by yourself quite a bit, just hermiting, but not happy. You know, I don't get an energy, Aries, of happiness from you. I feel like something, it's almost like you've been sensing something, and that's why I feel like this message is going to be something that's going to be clarifying something for you. It's going to be helping you to make sense of what's going on. Maybe it's been a wish of yours for a long time to know the answer to something. Interesting. So let's look at this protect what you love energy. 25 coming to a 7. I'm still trying to get a little bit more of a read around this, but I'm just feeling a lot of sadness right now is the main energy that I'm feeling. I feel like somebody, you know, especially with that blue energy, it's like you've been silenced, or you haven't been able to speak up for yourself, or, you know, feel loved or ask for, you know, you haven't gotten that reciprocation from someone is what it feels like. And it's like you just constantly are keeping it in, bottling it up, keeping to yourself, not talking about it. And nobody's really checking on you either, it kind of feels like, Aries. So it really may feel like that you're alone right now. But, you know, when we're so connected and not focused on the outside world, and in strong ways, like if you're tired, if you're emotional, but you're alone, and you know you're not like necessarily in that devastating energy, but you're just trying to make sense of it all, is really what I'm getting from this. And it's like kind of maybe wondering, when are you going to be able to break out of this funk kind of energy, you know what I mean? So it is your duty and responsibility to protect what you love. You are responsible for the things and beings around you. The well-being of your loved ones should be your primary concern. You are responsible for protecting them, which involves being mindful of their needs, but you are also responsible for yourself, your safety, well-being, and dreams. Protect all of these too. Protect everything that you love, everything that is dear to you. With all of that energy with the Seven of Swords and all, I do feel like there's definitely been someone that's really sabotaged you quite a bit, Aries, and, you know, heart, like somebody that you loved, and somebody, maybe your wishes and dreams, and, you know, you felt your safety and well-being was safe, you know, in the hands of. And then now maybe you're not feeling so much that way, and it's almost kind of like that energy of who can I trust, you know, kind of energy. Okay, so protect everything that you love, everything that is dear to you, whether a person or an animal, an idea, or indeed your health. Fight for it. Remember your duty, and do not worry about what other people think or say. Stop trying to please everyone and saying yes to everything. Right now, today is the day to be protecting your own boundaries and those of the people who trust you and whom you love. If this is a situation of abuse, you know, definitely, you know, maybe you're getting your wish that you're finally going to get out of this situation, is what one message that I'm getting with this, and I'm getting chills with that. So I feel like that must be true for somebody. You are a noble warrior of the light, within whom beats a great and loving heart. And we're those type of people that typically will get caught up in these kind of situations, controlling ones, where, you know, it doesn't seem the way that it ends up being in the beginning, and things, it's those situations. And I always have said this to people, like, how do you change so much from how you were in the beginning? You know, I was the most wonderful thing to you. Nothing was better than me. You loved me so much. I was the goddess, and things like, you know, like that. Whatever your pet names are, you know, for each other. But my point is that all of a sudden that can switch, and they can just, you know, turn into this unloving person. And it's like, really, you know, how did you go from being like the most giving person that I've ever met to like, who are you? Seriously. Hit the like button if you're resonating with that, for sure. You have the right and the sacred duty to bring confidence, security, and dignity to the world. You have drawn this card because it is one of your greatest strengths to protect others. Remember this. Live accordingly and feel this strength within you. Be sure to give this aspect of yourself more space. You also have the precious gift of being able to give comfort, which gives you strength and confidence. Yeah, so make sure that you're still being that loving person. It's kind of like when we go through these traumatic things, people go one or two ways. They become more unloving, or they become more loving, and they learn how to not get caught and trapped into these situations, which is basically what they are, you know, trapped in these games of the heart and the mind. And they have devastating effects on your body and your life, you know what I mean, and especially your spirit. Give your loved ones your time, reassurance, and comforting love, and you will receive all of these many times over in return. I mean, you got to think about this, especially if you're a parent and you're allowing your child to see you be abused by your partner, which should never happen. You should always be on equal terms, and nobody should be, you know, abusing somebody else, whether it's raising their hand, speaking ill, you know, talking down, you know, not giving opportunity to heal situations, and constantly leaving things, you know, in this depressing energy. Yeah, so your power animal for this week, Aries, is the lion. Makes sense, right? Herbal essential oil is lemongrass, and I have that in my Summer Bliss smokeless, you know, arrow mystic blend for VenusianWays.org. And then healing crystal is going to be Ametrine. I'm not sure I know what that is, but if anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. Maybe I'll look it up afterwards. And your number for this week, Aries, is 7. All right. So this is also all about making those choices. All right. Choices that are going to help our wishes to come true. Maybe you've been waiting to get out of a situation for a while, and maybe you're going to get a message. All right. That you're going to get that opportunity to, have the information or know the right way to handle a situation. I just feel like you're going to be able to make some sense of something, but we're going to find out. I'm going to get the Moonology cards and the Karma or the Tarot cards on top of it. All right, let's get into it. What is coming out for what needs to be released? Protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. Wow, all your cards going to come out at once, huh? Okay, then. All purple, so this is all, you know, getting your mind right. This is really understanding what's going on here. Work through your fears. Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, Aries, but this is the main energy of what you need to let go of. Work through your fears. All right. Right now, it's like deal with your fears, you know, so that you can get to a place to where you're not in a place of feeling fearful. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. I'm really getting all of this energy of movement, like getting away from a situation perhaps that is not right for you. More Scorpio energy coming out here today. Full moon in Scorpio, time to release negativity. So there could definitely be a Scorpio that you're dealing with for sure, with those both coming out in these cards that are out here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for sure. Got the lion energy of Leo coming through on the bottom. Don't let pride get in your way, all right? And if pride means that other person trying to hold you back, don't let them get in your way, all right? Doesn't mean that you need to face them head on like a lion. Maybe if you feel safe doing that. I'm not telling anybody to do anything, you know, I'm just saying I've been in those situations, and sometimes you got to be a little bit more ginger with them and not so powerful. Surrender to the divine. So give spirit an opportunity to help you. 1414, come up with the right plan, if you will. That's really what I'm getting with all of this, is you need a plan. Okay, because I do feel a lot of controlling energy here, and I do feel like it's coming from someone else. Could be children involved, could be animals involved that are being abused, and you know, you have a responsibility. If you're an adult, you have a responsibility, because a child doesn't have an ability to advocate for themselves, and neither does an animal, but you do, and you can do something about it. Work through your fears. coming out is the Tower. All right, the Tower has struck. Somebody was definitely, there was no reciprocity here. Things were not balanced. Things needed to fall. Whatever this situation is, your fears, all right? Don't be afraid of allowing that tower to fall. If it means you're going to have much better, it's going to take you in the right direction. North Node energy. Look up your North Node and see where that lies and what zodiac placement is in it. Seven of Swords energy. Yep. It came out again. That was in the pre-shuffle. You did not miss an opportunity. You may be sometimes thinking about this person because I don't feel like you're with them at this time is what I'm getting. But this person was definitely very deceptive. They brought the Tower down. And I feel like you had no choice but to pick up the pieces kind of energy is what I'm getting with this, Aries. Yeah. So step out of your comfort zone. What do we need to know? Good Lord, my cards are going everywhere. Oh, Eight of Cups energy. Got left out in the cold perhaps, and you had no choice but to walk away. Well, when somebody stops giving their love to you, what choice do you have but to walk away, especially eventually if they're already gone? Might as well get comfortable with it. North, North Pole, being cold, be brave. Even if things got to be hard for a little while, but things are going to be better in the long run, it's going to be well worth it for you to be brave, to be strong, and to walk away. All right? Walk towards what's really going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. But you got to be strong enough to do that now, Aries, because you have a responsibility to yourself as well as any other loved ones around you who may be subject to this. Yeah. Got to be honest with yourself. Absolutely. What do you need to cut away? What do you need to be honest with yourself about, Aries? Or is there a Queen of Swords energy at, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that could be being dishonest around you? Okay? Causing you to have to walk away. Maybe this is somebody who is involved with that. Who did we see? I thought we saw a king character. I think that was in the pre-shuffle though. But we do have Scorpio on the board, so do keep that in mind. Time to release negativity. Time to release somebody is what it looks like with this Two of Cups in reverse, or the Lovers in reverse. Oh yeah, look at that. You look a lot better here, loving yourself with your crown on. Yeah, that's where the magic happens, when you're in your element. What? Magician energy, Aries, you know exactly what you need to do. If you need a confirmation, here it is. All right, King of Coins energy coming out here today. This is Pentacle energy. Maybe you got somebody else on your mind, just saying, waiting in the wings or something, not that you're messing with them, but you could be, because there is this juggling energy going on here. I don't know, I'm just saying. But if you're sure that you're done with your situation, definitely get moving. Don't make it more toxic than it already potentially is, all right? Allow yourself to move forward and no longer be confused or, even entertaining this situation. If you know the situation that you were dealing with or are dealing with is a toxic one, you need to cut out all parties, period. If you've got to be worried about people, they do not deserve to be close to you, and especially up in here, yeah, for sure. Messing with your mind, messing with your heart. Who needs that, Aries? All right, so you got 3 cards all out at once. I'm going to assume you need them all. First, drill sergeant mode. Drop and give me Zen. Pay the piper and move on. I do feel like this is definitely a pick up the pieces and go home. Behold the field in which I grow, my fox. Lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. Cultivate calm. And how do you do that? Well, you clear all the other BS out, right? All right, and this one says Zen AF. Chakras loaded and ready. Yeah, come at them. Tell them to come at you. What do they say? Shooting at the walls of fire, baby. I am the warrior. Right? I'm sorry guys, I'm getting a little crazy, but I'll have you know that this is how I truly am. I'm trying to let more of my personality come through so you guys can enjoy that a little bit more and not think that I'm just like all serious, but you know. Okay, I hope you like it. All right, here we go. Aries, what do we need to know for love for Aries? You must like me so far, 500, okay. So, we got this mirroring energy coming out today. Very important. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So I feel like if you find yourself getting into one of these relationships again, where people are, you know, trying to like, oh, you're so amazing, you're so wonderful, and things like that, be aware of people being that strong in a positive way. I almost feel like you have to be aware that if they're that, it's kind of like a bipolar thing, right? How far on the other end of the spectrum could they potentially be willing to go? I feel like that's why that's such a big warning sign, to be honest with you. And we have this energy here of a secret admirer. So actually you could have somebody watching you. Maybe that's what that King of Pentacles was. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Do you have an idea of who that might be, Aries? Well, do hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell notification so you can be one of the subscribers too, and you don't miss any of the videos. I'll see you soon, and bye for now.